Do you want your name badge in this?
Yeah.
Move it higher.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
To the American public, my name is Randall Miller. I'm a write-in candidate for the presidency of the United States. The reason for this is because there are no problems that we have in this country that cannot be solved. Just do it. Here's my platform. First thing is I'd have a flat income tax rate of 10%. One law, one piece of paper. Every person, whether incorporated or not, shall pay 10% of their income for running the government. This not only would take care of running the government, would also take care of Social Security, Medicare, and health insurance for everyone. And the reason that I decided on this was because in 1990, Exxon Oil Corporation made $400 million profit after everything. Profit. That year they paid 0.03% in income tax. 0.03% in income tax. The second thing I'd do is I'd put an American soldier every 10 feet along the Canadian and the Mexican borders. You can arm them with rubber bullets. And the reason we have to put them on the Canadian border as well as the Mexican border is because if we didn't, people would scream prejudice, and nobody likes those fucking Canucks anyway. We'd drug test all federal, state, county, and city public service employees. No exceptions. Okay? Once the senators and congressmen found out about this, drugs would be legal tomorrow. Okay? Third, we'd end all toxic waste polluter permits. There's 5,000 issued every year. Need I say more? Fifth, we'd develop all alternative and natural energy resources. That means solar power, wind power, everything. To give you a perfect example of how we could do this, we could do it. How is a generator run? How do you make a generator? You wrap a copper wire around an axle, put a couple of magnets on it, encase it in a casing. You have a generator. Okay? Why couldn't you put that on the front axle of a car that was powered by batteries on the rear axle? Establish truth and honesty laws for all businesses. Now, we've had truth and honesty laws in this country for many, many years. But the only thing is, like if you see the car commercial on TV that says, we finance everybody. Well, if you read that little tiny small print on the bottom of the screen, it says OAC, unapproved credit. So the everybody is those who are approved with credit. If you have no credit, you're not getting a car. Seventh, we'd have plain English laws that say what they mean and mean what they say. There would be no add-on bills. This is a big thing right now. Our Congress and representatives and stuff are trying to put a 1-year moratorium on special projects. What they do with a special project is they have a law that's a good law that says, you don't want to cut down all the trees in our natural forests, old growth forests. But then on the bottom of that, they put, and we'll build a Safe Mart behind my house. Or something stupid like that. Other things that they want to get passed. Eighth, we'd have a central campaign contribution pool, which we already have. But, and the reason behind this is, I don't think anybody running for any public office should be able to spend more money running for the office than they will make in the office. Okay? And a lot of our political trash on TV. Ninth, English is the official language of the United States. Okay. Now, people may say, oh, but it is. Well, back in the 20s, when they first established our immigration laws and stuff, in order to take the citizenship test, you had to speak and write English. Nowadays, they issue the citizenship test in 80 different languages. No, English is the language of this country. And 10th, I'd have the government tell the truth about all government secrets, UFOs included. I mean, this little video we're taking is a perfect example of maybe UFO technology. Tell the truth, okay? Anyway, the goal is to make this a country with a government for the people, by the people, and of the people, once again, thus restoring the people's confidence in ourselves and government. And I want to thank you for your support. A vote for me is a vote for your children and the American way. If you want, please copy this video and send it to any politician that you feel might want to do something with it, or send it to Oprah Winfrey. She might think it's good. Anyway, for more information or to contribute or volunteer, you can write my email address, which is Randall, Randall, because I am all that, A. Miller at yahoo.com. That's Randall A. Miller at yahoo.com. And if you want to speak to me personally, because I happen to have a cell phone that I answer every time it rings, you can call me at 702-635-0073. And by the way, you see I'm wearing a Secret Service hat? Maybe that number is traced every time you call, okay? Don't be an asshole. And the final thought, if you want to speak to your elected representatives or anybody else in the White House, all you have to do is call the White House's number, okay? That number is 202-456-1414. And no matter how you feel about my platform, just get out and vote. If you're not registered to vote, register. Then get out there and vote, because there's only one way to make our government work, and that's to vote, because voting is the best way to express your opinion. I want to thank you very much again for your time, and have a nice day.